Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker. Shut up, I'm talking.
Shut up, I'm talking.
So, Matt.
Yes.
Did you see Captain Kirk himself went into space?
He did. I watched the whole thing.
That's really something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was cool.
That reminds me, I paid for a shout-out on a recent episode of Clownvis to the Rescue, episode 195. Let's have a listen.
Hey, Larry King Guy! Shout out from the Larry King Guy, the King's Cup winner, by the way. Shout out to William Shatner and his journey into space. 90 years old and still having amazing experiences. A genuine inspiration. Side note, if William Shatner's name were in the present tense, would it be William Shatner? Loving the show, Darren. Darren. All that build-up about what a wonderful guy and what an amazing experience at 90 years old. Shatner?
Amazing.
I loved his response.
Yeah. Well, very good.
Condescending.
There's a $10 well spent.
It's going towards the show. I'm spending money on it. What are you doing?
I understand.
What are you doing?
At some point, this guy's going to catch on. He's just going to hire you to be on his show. How is that guy making money and then we're not?
Well, I mean, he's established. He's been doing this for 10 years.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah, people already knew him.
I've been listening to this other podcast called Shout It Out Loudcast about Kiss.
You're kidding.
No.
What else would it be?
They're making money, too.
How do they make money?
Well, they have T-shirts and merchandise, and they have sponsors, and because they're on like an actual podcast network and all that crap.
We're on a podcast network, Comedy Bunker.
Oh, is that what it's called now?
Yeah, the Comedy
That's a good
Bunker
name.
Podcast Network.
Hey, there you go. That's a good name. See, that was a good idea. A good name. Don't say I never complimented you.
We're going to have several shows.
Whatever happened to the airplane show we did? You didn't put that out either.
Yeah, I'll get to it.
Oh, you'll get to it. I'm starting to get the impression that your full-time job is interfering with my podcast fame. And that's just, I don't think that's acceptable.
I'm sorry if that's the case or if I've given you that impression.
Lights and hot water are overrated.
Something has to help me pay the $2,000 I've spent on this podcast and the 20 episodes it's created.
$2,000.
Yeah.
What did you buy with that?
Everything.
Really?
Microphones, microphone stands, mixers, digital recorders. Of course, the Comedy Bunker reimbursed me for the money it took to build the studio inside their headquarters.
Well, then Clownvis should be on our network.
I don't think we can afford them.
The Comedy Bunker Cavalcade of Stars.
Oh, my. You know the thing about George Takei? His whole career is bitching about William Shatner.
Yeah.
He's a one-trick pony. And even his catchphrase, oh, my, that's Shatner. That's the last thing Kirk says before he dies.
That's right.
He even stole that from Shatner.
Yeah.
I love what William Shatner said. He said, George Takei doesn't like me because 40 years ago, apparently I stole a chance for him to be on camera for 10 seconds in a TV episode.
Yeah, really. Shatner is the man. He just owned it with that one comment.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sabotage your career.
Did you watch that when he did it?
Yeah. I mean, not live. I saw it afterwards.
And he came out and he started crying, and the fucking idiot started interrupting what he was saying.
Oh, the Amazon guy?
Well, I don't know who he was.
It's the shaved head.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Jeff Bezos, Amazon guy.
Yeah, he should have slapped him up right in the chops.
Right when they first get out and Shatner starts talking about it, Jeff Bezos looks in the opposite direction and may as well just given him a stiff arm and goes, give me a bottle of champagne, and then uncorks it and sprays it around. And Shatner's he's got this look on his face like, you uncouth piece of shit. You just interrupted something profound.
Yeah, I was having a really profound moment in my life.
And then, a minute passes, he turns back, and now Jeff Bezos is looking at him all serious and just nodding along with every word. And he's not listening to a word he's saying.
No, not at all. And that rocket ship looks like a dick. It's a space dick.
And it's a circumcised space dick.
Yeah, they should put veins on the side of it, paint some veins on it.
You see, when ice forms on the outside, little jizz-like.
That's right.
They should have a little pre on top. It's like the white smoke when they name a new pope.
Yeah.
Get to 10 seconds before launch, they know it's going to happen, and a little pre appears right on top. All right, it's go time.
Hey. That's a good one.
I saw something. Here's Amazon. So I'm looking for different things to deck out the studio just to make for convenience. And I go, what's always convenient is a roll of paper towels. You never know when you're going to need a nice, sturdy paper towel.
Yeah.
So I was looking into some sort of a paper towel holder that I could put here in the studio. And so I find one. You can use 2 screws, or you can have the 3M sticker that comes with it to affix it to whatever you want. And then I look down, and it says, without expert installation, $11.99. Included installation, plus $125.
Wow.
They're offering expert installation of a wall-mounted paper towel holder for $125.
Well, that's a very specific skill.
And it says very clearly, additional charges may apply. Now, is there something about a sticker I'm unaware of?
Interesting. I don't really buy anything off Amazon.
Where do you
I'm
buy?
buying it. We at the store.
What store?
Any store. Best Buy, Barnes & Noble, I don't know.
Those still exist?
If I'm buying something, I want it now. I'm not going to pay for it and then wait a week to get it.
I want it now.
They don't let me wait a week to pay them.
I want it now, not in 2 days.
Yeah, I want it now. Called cash and carry. Give me what I want and I'll pay you for it.
See, I'm the exact opposite. I go, you mean I can have it in 2 days and I don't have to leave the house for it? Sign me up.
No, I don't mind leaving the house. I'm not waiting 2 days, 20 minutes. I'm paying for it. I want it now.
For a wall-mounted paper towel holder, I can wait 2 days.
Not when I'm plunking down the money.
Now, if it's a shirt, then I want to be able to try that on.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll pay. Give it to me now, and I'll pay you next week.
Were these for hamburgers or?
Yeah, for anything, Mr. Amazon.
And it's 2 days. What are you talking about next week? I'm a Prime member.
2 days, 2 minutes. I want it. If I'm buying something, I want it right there.
So you
give me the product, I give you my money, and then we go our separate ways. Not I give you my money and you give it to me 2 days later.
You've never been introduced to the concept of delayed gratification, eh?
No, that's a lie. So that's the bullshit they're trying to push on you because they're making you wait a week to get what you want.
It's not a week. You keep saying a week. It's 2 days, man.
It's communism. What, am I going to stand in line for bread? No, I want it now. If I'm paying for it, I want it right now.
I don't know if convenience has ever been associated with communism.
It is convenient. It's not convenient.
It is
2 days is not convenient.
2 days for something I don't need right now is not convenient.
Well, then wait to get it and go get it when you need it.
So don't plan ahead.
Don't buy it and then wait 2 days for it to show up.
So you shouldn't plan ahead.
That's fucking gay. No.
Well, you didn't tell me you were going to use the "that's fucking gay" argument on me. I have no counter argument to that.
You're getting ripped off.
How am I getting ripped off?
Because they're holding your money for 2 days and not giving you your whatever you're trying to buy.
So because it takes 2 days for them to process the order, put it in a box, and ship it?
I don't want to hear all that nonsense. I go to the store, I pick it up, I take it to the counter, I pay for it, it's mine right there and there.
There's nothing that defines communism better than free shipping.
Yeah.
I don't think bread lines come with free shipping. I think you have to go to them.
And then they have to pay you. You have to pay extra for the free shipping. Well, no thank you, comrade. I'll get it when I go to the store and get it right then and there.
I have to pay extra for the free shipping.
You have to pay like the Amazon Prime or whatever to get free shipping.
And you get a whole bunch in return.
A whole bunch. A whole bunch of what? Styrofoam in the box?
No, you get other services along with it.
Other services, yeah.
Amazon Prime Video? No?
I don't know about that.
Oh, well, that might be an issue.
I don't want to know about that. I want it when I buy it.
What about Sam's Club or the Costco?
Yeah, Costco. You walk in there, you want something, you take it off the shelf and you pay for it, and it's yours right there. There's no waiting 2 days.
If you pay the membership of $100, whatever it is, you have to be a member. You can't shop there if you're not a member. You got to pay for membership. It's the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
It's exactly the same thing. It's the exact same business model.
You're not getting anything shipped to you from Costco.
Your argument was that you had to pay to be an Amazon Prime member in order to get the free shipping. Well, in order to walk through the door of Costco, you have to pay.
You're not waiting. You're not waiting 2 days after you paid for the free shipping.
And you didn't have to go there. You could your work. You can do it at home in your pajamas first thing in the morning.
Flawed. Your whole logic is flawed.
No, it isn't.
Flawed. I'm telling you, if I'm paying for it, I want it right then and there.
Let's see. I'm going to need toilet paper in a week. Should I make a special trip now? Should I wait until I run out and hope for the best?
No, by all means,
order ahead.
Pay for it in advance and hope it gets to your house in a week, so you don't run out.
You get hung up on that week. You know that's not true. You keep saying a week. It is 2 days.
A week, 2 days, 2 minutes. That doesn't matter. The length of time
2 minutes?
is irrelevant.
So there are no lines at Costco? You just immediately pay for it and walk out?
Not for me.
Oh, okay.
I walk right up there.
That isn't 20 years ago, Matt. People aren't afraid of you anymore. You said so.
You're wrong. I walk in a world where the dollar speaks and it says, get out of my way. I need it now.
And you spend that dollar on a Slurpee or a Big Gulp or whatever the fuck.
That's right. Which I got right there on the spot. I didn't have to come back 2 days later and get it.
Yeah, I don't think they ship those anyway, so.
Yeah.
Convenience is communism.
That's not convenience. That is not. Nothing about 2 days is convenient. Nothing.
Okay.
Well, then why don't they let me pay for it when they show up to my house with it? Then I'll wait 2 days. Oh, no, it doesn't work that way.
Why would it?
Yeah, exactly. Why? We're going to take your money.
Let's say we put out an episode and it costs 99 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Should we allow the listener to download it first and then pay?
No.
How would that work?
They should pay and get the show right then and there on the spot, not 2 days later.
And if it's a download, they would. But if it was a CD, they'd have to wait for it to be shipped.
I don't know. You can twist it any way you want. It's flawed. It's a flawed system.
I love hearing that long pause.
You're
because
wrong.
I hear the long pause and I go, winner, winner, chicken dinner.
You're wrong. I'm not indulging in that. Not when I can just go right up the street and get it right then and there on the spot.
All right. Both are valid ways of doing business.
No.
See, that's the difference. You're closed off to one method just because you don't like it, but it doesn't mean it's not valid.
It'll be valid when they start letting me pay 2 weeks after.
Liz, we've already gone through this.
Yeah, okay.
I already defeated that argument.
And I was right then, and I'm right now.
I'll
be right I'll be right in 2 days while you wait for whatever it is you're buying.
We can circle back to that. I can make the same argument and defeat you again if you want me to.
Because you'll be sitting around your house like a jackass going, where is this thing? It's been 2 days already.
No, I'll be living my life, going to work, going anywhere I please. And when I get home, I'll go, hey, shit, it's there.
Hey, it's not there because of porch thieves.
I live in the country. We don't have that
rampant.
problem. I live in the country. We don't have that problem.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Nah, not here.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
I'm 6 miles from a main road. I have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, they live in the woods.
The sheriff lives on my road.
Or, he's not doing it.
Excuse me, I live on his. Thank you very much. All respect.
You know, when I started painting cars, right, I was practicing on mailboxes, metal mailboxes.
Uh-huh.
Up to the Home Depot, you get those cheap metal mailboxes.
Uh-huh.
And I'd spray them with hot rod flames or whatever it is, pinstripes and stuff like that. And I just put one out in front of my own house. And what happened? Somebody stole it.
Yeah, you put something that had no value, you created value out of it, and then you're surprised when it's stolen.
Yeah, I was surprised. I'm like, who steals a mailbox? Right? And I had a constable that lived directly across from me, and he parked his squad car in his driveway every night. Now, about the fourth time I put a mailbox out there, it got stolen. And I'm like, you know what? This is getting ridiculous. And the cop was coming out and I said, hey, man, they keep stealing my mailbox. I mean, why are they doing that? You live right across. And he copped an attitude. Well, stop putting them out there.
Well, man, I mean.
And I'm like, how the fuck am I going to get mail?
Don't put out the one that has value. Put out the one that's valueless. The one that's just merely is put there for its intended purpose and not to be seen.
Yeah, well, I wanted a cool mailbox. So you know what I did? He went to work and I took his fucking mailbox.
Now, if you had balls, you would have put it on the post for your mailbox.
That's exactly where I fucking did. I went right over to my house. I spray painted it black and put it right on my pole, right in front of my house. He comes over and says, hey, somebody stole my mail. Yeah, well, stop putting them out there. Now go fuck yourself. Yeah, he pissed me off. I was just asking, what can I do? Well, stop putting them out there. Okay, well, where's your mailbox now, bitch? Nobody stole that mailbox. That stayed out there.
Yeah, because it had no value.
I had a real cool one that looked like leopard spots. I had one that was a flag. One, yeah, I was putting all kinds of cool mailboxes out there. They fucking steal the damn things. I used to sell those things for like $25, $30 all the time.
Maybe you could find another use for them that wasn't intended for the mail and was out where somebody could take it.
Well, I don't know. You figure you nail it to the pole. I don't know. Why would you steal a mailbox? That's ridiculous.
I don't know. After the fourth or fifth time, I don't know why you were surprised.
I don't know either. Because I was like, man, the cop lived right across the street. There's always a cop car. That takes some balls to stealing my mailbox.
It's probably his kid.
Probably. Then they were taking
full of them.
Yeah, well, he lost his mailbox.
It'd be funny. You steal his mailbox the next day. One of those stolen ones goes on his post.
Yeah. That would have been funny.
And he electrifies it, so if you try to touch it,
that made me mad. All right, you cocksucker, you go to work. I'm going to take your mailbox. See how you like it. I about ripped a pole out of the ground. I was like a hornet. I was mad.
So why did you stop painting the mailboxes?
Well, one, they kept stealing them, and I was thinking, I'm not putting all this effort so somebody else could steal my mailbox. And then it was just moving on. I was really just doing it for practice to paint on something that was metal and curved like a car.
All right.
And then I just started getting too much work painting motorcycles and stuff like that. So
maybe they were taking the mailboxes because you gave them value with the art, and it was really easy to do.
Yeah.
Unlike a motorcycle or a car.
Yeah.
Which takes a little more effort to steal.
Yeah. So, bitch, you didn't say anything about that mailbox after that. It was now his fault that all my mailboxes got stolen because he's not doing his job as a cop.
Now, would that be in his jurisdiction or would that be a part of the USPS?
I don't know. I would imagine theft is an officer, as a cop, they'd be that problem.
The United States Postal Service has its own law enforcement.
Yeah, well, where were they?
Did you tell them?
No, they would notice when the mailbox was gone.
And
because then when the mailbox was gone, the mailman would come up and just throw the letters in the yard.
This asshole doesn't have a mailbox.
Yeah, and he would just drop them right at the bottom of the pole there.
Well, the destruction or theft of a mailbox is, I believe that would be a federal issue, not a state or local issue.
Well, then it should have been reported by the mailman.
Because if someone were to steal your mail, that would be a federal issue, not
yes,
state or local.
That's a federal offense.
I guess the mailbox is probably the same thing. So instead of your local constable, I don't know, the post office police or something.
Although, oddly enough, having your mail all over your front yard soaking wet, that's not a federal offense.
Well, you're the asshole that didn't have the mailbox.
Yeah. Well, no, I had a mailbox after I talked to Officer Friendly across the street. I was hoping he'd come over and say, is that my mailbox? You fucking ain't right. It's your mailbox. Now it's mine. What are you going to do about it?
You keep saying you run out of stories. You have so many stories you don't recognize.
I just move about society. I have all these problems. Well, if he had just said, hey, I'll keep an eye out. Or, hey, maybe you should nail it down. I don't know. He could have said anything other than, oh, don't put him out there. I put my fucking car in the driveway. I don't expect it to get stolen.
But it didn't get stolen.
No, it didn't because it was a piece of crap at the time.
And even if you had
that's-
painted that thing so it looked cool, it still wouldn't have been stolen because it's much more difficult to steal a car than it is a mailbox.
Yeah.
There's no grand theft mailbox.
Yeah. This is the world I live in. I can't put out a cool mailbox.
Oh, you poor dear.
I know.
Well, I think maybe this is going to require a prayer to a god or something.
Yeah.
Such a big deal.
That's the next thing I'm going to learn how to do with my arts and crafts hobby is I'm going to learn sculpture.
All right.
And I'm going to get a huge lump of concrete and I'm going to make an 8-foot Bigfoot butt fucking a goat. And I'm going to stick it right in my yard, right out front. Let's see if somebody steals that. Some bitches.
So let me ask you a question. Is the goat going to be a male or a female? Because is it going to have 2 holes?
I don't know. It's going to be
Because you have to make sure everybody knows that it's butt fucking. Because it's just going to look like normal copulation. You've got to make sure there's a distinction in there so you know that. So just make the goat male. It has the cock and balls hanging down. And then everybody knows it's butt fucking.
Yeah, it's getting raped by a Bigfoot.
Or they're making sweet love. You don't know. Shut Up, I'm Talking with Matt Powers and Larry King Guy. Available on YouTube, SoundCloud, and iHeartRadio. I love hearing that long pause because I hear the long pause and I go, winner, winner, chicken dinner.